Hello, hi. Remember me? I'm Robin. This is Man from South, back on the streets of London for Street Styled. Can I talk to you about your style, please? So this is almost too much for me. I literally have not done one of these in like a year and a half. My eyes are going, my ears are going. I just want to talk to everyone. And we are going to be talking. We're going to be talking style, personal style, grooming, choices, and all those good things. And for this one, I'm very pleased to be working with Montblanc. Now this is Montblanc Explorer Ultra Blue, a fragrance which very much champions freedom and adventure. And that's exactly what this is about. They've let me out. I'm going to go wild. Excuse me. Can I talk to you about your style, please? You look really cool. What's your name?
Moses.
Moses, nice to meet you. I've stopped you because I love your style.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Where are you from?
London. Northeast London. Yeah.
Just a day shopping, or are you?
I'm on my way to work actually. So yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping. Tell me, where's everything from?
Shoes, New Balance, Salehi Benbury, all to be the guide. Socks and shorts are actually from Primark. Don't normally shop from there, but I saw these essentials and I was like, I might have to. T-shirt from Merino Morwood, Elon Musk, bootleg kind of wrap tee, and then flannel, bought it from a thrift store in central London. Hat, New Era, Awake collab, then tote bag from Patta. So yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for stopping. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. What's your name?
Jack.
Jack, nice to meet you. I've stopped you because I love your look.
Thank you very much.
A lot of Prada here.
A lot of Prada, yeah.
Do you work for Prada?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'd love to, but no.
I mean, you should. I mean, you're doing them a good service. Tell me, where's everything from?
So Prada, and then just COS. I like COS for my basics, Uniqlo, but yeah, today, basically all Prada, to be totally honest.
And what about this bag?
Dior, vintage, yeah, John Galliano, back in the day.
Very good. I mean, I kind of just want to swap looks with you. And what about sort of jewellery? You like your rings, you like your watch, you've got your necklace?
I got my necklace, got my rings. I like a bit of jewellery, not too much, but yeah, it's probably the max I wear, like 4 rings, a necklace, my watch is all sorted.
And do you have a grooming routine? Any skincare you like?
I moisturise in the morning, but other than that, not really, to be totally honest. I mean, I haven't got any hair, so it's nice and easy to maintain.
You put all the money into the fashion.
Indeed, yeah, it's the best way to be.
And we can certainly see it. Well, thank you very much for stopping. And because you asked so nicely, give you a little rundown of my look today. This little sweater vest is from Zara. I also have it in cream. The long sleeve Breton stripe is from Weekday. Push sleeves OVS to reveal my Nordgreen watch. A little classic. King and Tuckfield trousers, high-waisted. I also have these in yellow. Top tip from me, if you find something that fits and you like it, get it in every single colour. The shoes are Zara. I bought them last year and they'd never been worn until today because I had nowhere to go. And then my socks are Paul Smith. And then, little favourite, over the shoulder, my Mulberry backpack. Perfect size for a microphone and for a camera. And as we know, no outfit is complete without a fragrance. And I'm wearing the brand new Montblanc Explorer Ultra Blue. If you've been on my site, if you've not, where have you been? I'll link it. The original Montblanc Explorer I gave a 5-star. So when I saw they had this new one, I thought, yes, please. And I've got to say, it's great. It's open, it's uplifting, it's bright. It's everything I think that we need in this year. All these great sort of citrus openings. There's bergamot, there's a pink pepper, goes down into this amber, grey amber. So it's really sort of warm. And then this great warmth of wood on the base, also patchouli. So you've got this kind of earthy, masculine note, which I think smells fantastic on the skin. I think in a time where we are out and about and meeting people, you want a scent like this. You know, you want it to be a celebration. And the campaign's all about this freedom and adventure. And it's very much what I'm here for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it in the description. Also, if you pass a shop and you see it, pop in, have a spritz, smell it on your skin and see what you think. This is Tyler, everyone. Tyler's on radio.
Yeah, nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you.
And you just finished a conversation with your mum, so I'm feeling very special.
I came off. I was like, Mum, hold on a sec. Man for himself's here. So let's roll. I'm with Robin. I'm with the actual Robin. But yeah, man.
Well, thanks, Mum. Tell me, everything you're wearing, you always look very cool.
So this is the perfect example of something where I've got no ironing done. Everything's in the wash, and it's a put together whatever's in there. My dark top, this is always a go-to. I love wearing oversized stuff. My skinny jeans is just for comfort, and then my Yeezys are my go-to trainers whenever I need to run out the house in quick succession. So that's it, man.
And this was it. And the Monster, just for a bit of energy.
The Monster, because it was a long weekend of DJing. It was a very long weekend of DJing. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones. Like sometimes, that when you're coming into London, especially because I'm coming in every single day, I'm like struggling of what to match up and what to do, and then sometimes it's a throw it on and run into London. Sometimes it's a all right, let's put some thought and effort into these outfits. But these are my go-to items, man. These are safety ones.
But you always look so put together. Like, how important is like personal style to you?
1,000,000%. I think it's like one of the most important things because it can showcase your personality, it can showcase who you are, it can showcase if you're like approachable on the street, how you want to represent yourself. I feel like is a big reflection of what you're like as a person. So yeah, I think dress style and everything like that. Some people don't look at it that deep, and if you ever see me down here with my hoodie up and running along in a grey tracksuit, then yeah, don't approach me. I'm hungover. But aside from that, it's everything. It's everything.
And grooming, like you've got great skin, bright, clear. Do you have like a grooming routine?
100%, 100%. And whether it be like exfoliator, cleanser, I think like it's really important just to put that little bit of effort in, especially when it comes to men's skincare. And the products that are out there are so many. But even just down to the simples that you can get on your high street brands, works a treat.
Well, amazing. Thank you much. I knew you'd be a goodie. I was like, we're going to stop him.
This is it. I haven't seen you in ages.
I know. And then I see you now. Also, you're stacked. What's happened here?
This is just gymming and gymming. I tell you what, it was lockdown. Lockdown, I got in the best shape of my life. And then lockdown 2 happened, and it happened in the worst shape of my life. And then I was like, now I'm back on the comeback, man. It's it. You just got to keep on now, building back up for the gym. And also it works good for your mental health.
I mean, you got into the gym, I got into the wine. So, yeah.
Similar bicep curl action, yeah? That's it.
I feel a bit out of practice. Not quite sure how to talk to people in real life, even now. We stopped you because we like your style.
Thank you.
Where's everything from?
Okay, so the trench from Uniqlo, backpack from a Japanese brand, AX, I think.
Okay.
Trousers are recycled, brand, I think new and up and coming, the Duck it's called, and shirt, French Connection.
Very nice. And the shoes?
And the shoes Italian. Artisanal, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but thank you. That's a huge compliment to be stopped. Hi, everyone.
What do you think makes London so different from everywhere else?
I think because London has this kind of infinite variance and diversity, not only in kind of people, but also in buildings, architecture, styles, there's a lot of clash of different things and cultures mixing, and I think that's what makes it unique compared to many other cities which perhaps homogenize or have certain standards and ways of doing things. London is always innovating, so I think that's what I appreciate the most about London.
Can I please talk to you about your style? Okay. Hi, thanks for stopping. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew and?
Neve.
Neve. I mean, you both look very cool, but Andrew, we have stopped you specifically.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell me where everything is from?
I think it's all ASOS design, to be honest. These are from ASOS. These are a present from you. This is from ASOS. Converse. Jewellery from River Island, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pearls from Etsy, I think. Online, yeah.
And what about like your own personal style? Obviously, you've got a really specific look. How important is like personal style to you?
Oh, really important. It's all about self-expression at the end of the day, isn't it? So I feel like it tells a lot of the story about you when, on like first glance, like first impression. So yeah, I feel like it says a lot about me.
Do you do a lot of shopping together?
I buy most of his clothes for him.
Okay, Neve's the kind of girl we all need around us.
Stylist.
And for grooming, like your hair looks cool. Do you use any sort of skincare? What hair products do you use?
I'm just using Got To Be at the moment. I'm not really good with like skin products. I'm not very good at grooming that way. I do mean to get better. I do need to moisturize and stuff to make my skin last longer.
Well, if only there was someone that you knew. I'm going to give you that. Man for himself, for all your grooming needs, come to me.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Samir.
Samir. Lovely to meet you. You are French?
Yes, Algerian French.
Okay. Lovely to meet you. You look very cool.
Thank you.
Can you tell me where everything's from?
Of different places, I don't know, Hanson's, Royal 11, can't remember. but I like to shop different, not especially big brand,
Yeah.
very understated, but in style.
You have this kind of like really sort of pared back, very cool look. You like all the blues. Do you have like a set color palette you like to wear?
White, blue, and khaki. I never wear black.
This is my kind of guy, all the blues. I feel like we could maybe do a little swap.
Exactly.
And you like this kind of like pared back, sort of like athleisure sort of.
No, it depends the days, how I feel, how I wake up. You know, I'm lucky to work in an industry, and the job I do, I don't have to dress up too smart. So, as I feel, as my mood.
So it's more about kind of like self-expression and your mood.
Yes, exactly.
What about your glasses? They're cool.
Cubits just came from there. They are the best glasses for me. I like their style.
What's your name?
Osker.
Osker, nice to meet you. Stopped you because I love your style.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell me what you're wearing?
I'm wearing actually my uniform.
Yeah?
Yeah, I work for Chanel.
I mean, well, that's a great uniform then. So everything is from Chanel.
Almost part of leather jacket.
Okay. Where's the leather jacket from?
I think it's a French company, Fair, something like that.
Well, I like this. So if anyone's looking for this, head into Chanel. What about your grooming routine? Very clear skin. Is it Chanel?
Majority, yes. But cleansing is La Roche-Posay.
Nice.
And that's it, really.
Got all the French brands. Yeah. And your glasses?
Glasses from Gucci.
Gucci, not very on brand though, but they're very nice. I mean, London is where I feel comfortable, but we have done New York. There's a very wet Belfast. Edinburgh, there was Glasgow. Amsterdam, who could forget that? Sweated through a suit. Where next? Should I come to your city? I'm over here. Should I come to your city? Should I? What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah and?
I'm Jake.
And Jake. Thank you very much for stopping. I like your looks. Can you tell me where's everything from, Elijah?
This is actually from a charity shop. So 50p.
50p?
50p, 50p. It's still. I think it's, what is it? It's Jigsaw as well. And then what's this? Charity shop again.
Yeah, not 50p.
Not 50p, probably a few pound this one.
Okay.
And then work trousers. These are actually quite expensive. And then obviously the Timberlands.
Oh mate, I'm just Mr. Cash, so
Mr. Cash.
yeah, I've got just this is Pull and Bear actually, just like a box tee, and then I've got like Zara little trousers. I know cuffs, people say they're outdated, but I love a cuff. Like it brings out your shoes, and I just got like a Reebok Classic. These are my dailies. Like I think I've had these for about 10 years. I always have a pair. Like even now I'm starting to think I need a fresh pair because they're not even white anymore. So yeah, definitely that. And Nike jumper, I'm a Nike fan.
I like that you say you're Mr. Cash, yet this is such a commitment to a look, like the way you've kind of got the jumper on.
Yeah, you reckon? Yeah, you have to put a little side thing on there, you know. Like, I guess this was literally put on knowing that I'm not gonna wear it, so it's like, yeah, I want to show. Yeah, it is an accessory because I was like, I like my Nike and I've got no Nike today, so I was like, well, you know this is Nike, do you know what I mean? So there you go.
Do you guys have any sort of grooming routines? Anything with hair, skincare? You were laughing. Is this a no?
I'm a barber, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, all the time. I like to use powder, so that I like because it gives a bit of a texture. I've changed like my style actually over the last couple of years. I used to have it swept over to the side, so I've gone for like a crop now and like a little fade on the side. But yeah, powder, tiny bit of wax or a bit of clay. Sorry, put that in your hair and just gives it texture. And then facial. I always put on like a little eye, the eye roller. Getting older, so do you know what I mean? I need that, you know what I mean? I need that eye roller. And just a bit of anti-aging moisturiser. The one I found recently is quite good. L'Oreal, they got a really good anti-aging one. Like makes my skin feel quite firm, which I want to keep.
And you were what, 16?
16, yeah. Well, I look it, don't I? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Harrison, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Robin. Big fan.
Thanks very much. I didn't pay him to say that. We were changing a battery. Adam behind the camera was changing a battery, and Adam said he looks really cool. This is Harrison. Your girlfriend's having a haircut.
She is, yeah.
And you're just walking around looking cool.
Yeah, wander around Carnaby, yeah.
You know street styled.
I do.
Tell me where everything's from.
Vintage jacket, Wrangler jeans, Doc Martens, all black.
How important is like personal style to you, and do you always wear black?
Yeah, it's quite important, I guess. Everyone's got their own vibe. I just wear black. It's easy you can't go wrong, you know.
It's a classic, and I feel like if you've got a uniform, you need to keep going with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's easy.
What about your hair? Who'd you get all your top hair care tips from?
You?
What's your name?
Tim.
Tim. Nice to meet you. You look very cool.
Thanks.
Can you tell me where everything's from?
These were second hand from just a vintage shop in Stoke Newington. This is from a second-hand shop in Melbourne, actually. Yeah, my partner and I decided not to buy clothing first-hand for about a year, and just kind of know because the whole fast fashion industry, I suppose. And so we're getting a lot of stuff from vintage stores at the moment. And these are just Doc Martens, but they're the steel-capped ones.
They're like function and fashion, really.
Yeah, try to. Yeah.
What about your grooming routine? A moustache that I'd quite like. I mean, mine might get to that point. Would you use any like specific products?
Yeah, I borrow my wife's moisturizer and just do that every night. But otherwise, yeah, just shave the beard with a beard trimmer kind of once a week. That's about it.
Are you from Melbourne?
I am.
Yeah. How long have you been here for?
18 months. Yeah.
How do you see like style like being different in Melbourne versus say London?
It's a lot different over here, I think, just because you have a bigger sort of mix of people, and it's probably a bit more multicultural, I guess. Whereas over there, it's I don't know. A lot of people are wearing black over there these days, but no, I love it over here. It's really interesting, the different styles.
And you said about sort of committing to a year of buying like secondhand. Has that been hard? Has that sort of influenced your own style?
It's actually probably made us look outside the box a little bit more and try new styles and different types of clothing, just because I suppose you're a bit more limited on what you can get. Like, you have to find something that fits, and yeah, it's probably made us try out colours we wouldn't have tried before and things like that.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a builder.
Okay. A builder, a very well-dressed builder. I did see the kind of dust on the shoes, and I thought, what does he do?
Yeah, that's it. Project manager for a building company. Yeah.
Gotta say, still got it. This has been fun, and I need to do a few more of these. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Street Styled. I've been Robin. This is Man from South. If you're still new to this and you're thinking, oh, I quite like this, then please do press subscribe right now. Also, as much as I can find will be linked in the description, as well as the brand new Montblanc Explorer Ultra Blue. But until my next new video, maybe somewhere else in the world. Bye-bye.